87. Things for Tucker Lacaze. I didn't notice that. 21 car back on the racetrack. Just checking our scoring monitor here that most of the time it tells us what we want to know, but not all the time. So Lacaze in 21 or 21L, it says here on the computer. He's back on the racetrack. He's got 10 laps scored complete. Leaders up front have got 16 complete. Next race after this one is complete, which might very well be very shortly. 30-lap main event for drivers at 600 non-wing. 9 laps to go in this race. Red lights on the racetrack. We're going to stop the cars. We had one car dive into turn 3. I saw the whole thing. Not going to name any names. One car into turn 3 kind of got hooked up with another car, and the car that stopped facing the right direction over turns 3 and 4 right now was airborne. Didn't go upside down, almost. And I think Cedro Aldana, 1J, I see his car parked on the front straightaway. I think he got caught up in the whole thing. Front wing is in rather sad shape at the moment. So our officials will check on both drivers. It was rather significant contact, and one car jumped up airborne.
I believe he's in 10th place.
And we were getting near the end, looks like. 22 laps complete for everybody on the lead lap. Blake Parmley comes by on the front straightaway. He slowed down. I'm not sure what was happening, but ran a couple laps a little bit slow. Pulled into the infield here a lap or two ago. Maybe somebody checked the car in the infield, fixed it. So he's back on the track. He stopped over in turns 1 and 2 on the racetrack right now. Now Blake Parmley, 6B, he's got 20 laps scored complete according to our computer monitor. That would put him with a little situation where he went in the infield. That would put Blake Parmley 2 laps down to the leaders. If they found it and fixed it, he'll go ahead and at least finish this race anyway. Looks like, I think that's Tucker Lacaze over in turns 3 and 4. I see some flame coming out of the exhaust system, which means he's trying to start the motor, and it sounds like he did. Maybe he's going to restart. Just checking our the paperwork here for the lineup for the 600 non-wing main event coming up here. They spun the roulette wheel down here a while ago, came up with a number 8, so the drivers, based on how they qualified earlier, I'm not going to get into how they do this because I'm not even sure, but anyway, an 8 inversion means the drivers in the first 4 rows of the non-wing main event, based on qualifying, are inverted, and it's a very, very interesting lineup for the next race coming up.
Continuation to Anthony's main event at Delta Speedway. This a couple of weeks ago, most of the drivers, I think all of them are supposed to have it. I'm not sure that all of them do, but they have these things called race receivers, where drivers have these little things stuck in their ears, and they can hear, or officials up in the booth can radio to them and let them know where they're supposed to line up for the restart. Now, these are a one-way deal. The drivers want to complain about something, they can't talk back to anybody. So that's what we just finished doing here in the last minute or two, is our officials radioing down. The drivers can hear what the officials have to say as far as where they're supposed to go for the restart. Receivers, pretty neat deal. Helps save on time a little bit. 22 down, 3 to go. Yellow lights on. We're set for the restart. The winner of our 25-lap restrictor class main event. He's 2 for 2 this year. He won here 2 weeks ago. Up to a great start this season. The 32 from Stockton, Caden Cirali. Winner in our restrictor class 25-lap main event. Second place, the 88 for Dryco Construction out of Concord, Joey Ancona. Third, and I think he finished third here 2 weeks ago. He's looked good both races doing it. 32A out of Knightson, Colton Hulsman places third. In fourth, probably his best run to date here at Delta Speedway. Ran well tonight. The 17 out of Gilroy, Anthony Lewis, looking good for fourth. Fifth, the Snap-on Tools number 85 out of Oakley, Robbie Lewis. In sixth, he's raced here before, but not much, so I think he's going for Rookie of the Year in this class this year. From Castro Valley, the 4A of Carlos Ramirez. Seventh, the B&H Fresh number 2 DU for Tommy Carroll. Eighth, 83V out of Atwater, Tim Vaught. Ninth, 73 from Stockton, Nico Pinella. And 10th, and we wish his dad well, once again the 7A out of San Jose, Anthony Bruno rounds out top 10. All the drivers lined up here. Everybody that finishes got to go off turn 1, go over the scales. It just takes a few seconds and weigh in and make the minimum weight.